Welcome back to my lasagna. How are y'all today? I am fantastic. I am surrounded by a whole village of frozen lasagnas. Because today, I am taste testing every frozen lasagna I could find at the store. Literally every single one. Is the camera tilted a bit? Let's straighten that out. Oh my gosh, y'all, I sounded like a homophobic father. I found 10 different frozen lasagnas at my store, and I'm so pumped to try them all because we've all had frozen lasagnas in our lives. It's like one of the main frozen dishes out there. So the fact that I'm gonna be finding the best and worst frozen lasagna today, at least in my opinion, is just, it's mind-blowing. It's exciting. This has never been done before, I don't think. Has it? If it has, credit to you, but it probably hasn't been done. Innovation. Elon Musk is shook. I'm keeping all the lasagnas on their boxes so that I know which is which, because they all look so similar. I was like, okay, let me keep this organized and orderly. I got the smart ones, traditional lasagna with meat sauce. It looks really good. It has like a thick layer of cheese there, so I'm excited for that. I got Michelangelo's lasagna with meat sauce. This brand, I've had their chicken parmesan and their meatballs baked ziti, and it's all been super delicious. Like, it's like more like kind of authentic Italian food. So I'm so pumped to try their lasagna. Oh my goodness. Now, when I say I got every lasagna I could find, I didn't just get the tomatoey ones. I also got the other ones, like Stouffer's vegetable lasagna. I have never had this. I'm not a huge veggie fan, but it is white sauce, so I can't wait to try that one. I got another Michelangelo's. This is their vegetable lasagna. Now y'all, this one is like vegetable. Like I see whole pieces of squash in there. When I eat something vegetable, I just want like little crumbs of vegetables, you know, like something I can't really taste. But this one's pretty damn chunky, so we'll see how that is. I got Amy's Light and Lean Spinach Lasagna. Now Amy's, I think, is a vegetarian brand, right? I'm excited to try that. Very interesting. I also got Amy's other lasagna. This is like their main one, I think. The garden vegetable lasagna. So this is not like their light and lean one, but it's still vegetarian, I think. So now this one looks real interesting, kind of scary, but also enticing. That's what your dad said when he saw your mom's anus. This is Gabriella's Kitchen high protein, low carb, low calorie vegetable and ricotta lasagna. We love a ricotta. Oh, the picture, can y'all see that? It's like very layered and like delicious looking, but there is like a thick layer of pure vegetables. Then of course I got Marie Callender's Italiano Lasagna. Lasagna. It is pretty small, but it's kind of thick. And that's what your mom said when she saw your dad's pee-pee. Made with ricotta cheese. Ricotta is very popular. I think that they use it because it makes them sound a bit more authentic. Like, we're not using no cottage cheese in these lasagnas. We're using ricotta cheese. Then of course I got Stouffer's Classics lasagna with meat and sauce. Not with meat sauce, with meat and sauce. Wow. 2 times the meat, bitch. Okay, we love a meaty lasagna. Can't wait for that. And then last but not least, I got Lean Cuisine's lasagna with meat sauce. So first, I'm gonna do Miss Marie Callender. She's a classy broad. Okay, so this whole thing is 390 calories, 15 grams of fat, 1,150 milligrams of sodium. Oh, that's gonna dry my piss out. 46 carbs and 19 grams of protein. Okay, so it says freshly made lasagna layered with a savory marinara meat sauce, 4 cheeses and herbs. Marie, to me, is very hit or miss. Like some of her meals are actually like delicious, and then some are very like meh. It smells really, really good. Let's try it. Mmm. First of all, I'm sorry about the sound of my teeth going. I have noticed that every time I taste test pasta, my chewing gets really loud and it just sounds like teeth slamming together, so bear with me. This is delicious. It's a simple, meaty, saucy lasagna. It doesn't have too much sauce. Some lasagnas get drowned in like tomato sauce and it's too much. This has the perfect amount. The cheese tastes great. Noodles are very eggy and a very good texture, very like dumpling-ish. You know what I'm talking about? How it's like, it's so good. Sometimes lasagnas have a very strong Italian flavor, either like oregano or like basil, but like too much of it. This has just the right amount. Damn, Marie, you started us off on a good ass note. Next one, let's do Amy's garden vegetable lasagna. tomatoes. This one's presentation is not that appetizing, to be honest. The top doesn't seem to have any cheese, or if it does, it's like a tiny bit because it's all just red and like tomatoey and chunky. It says made with organic rice pasta and vegetables, and the calories are 290 for the whole thing, 9 grams of fat, 720 milligrams of sodium, 41 carbs, and 11 grams of protein. So this does have less sodium and less fat than the Marie Callender's one. Okay, let's get some of this out here. Oh wow, okay, very nice layers. It actually came out like a slice of pie or something. That's very nice. So I see that there's 2 noodles, and in between the 2 noodles, I see veggies and like a cheese mixture. And then on top is all the tomato sauce. So let's try it. I'm not being dramatic, but in my opinion, that is disgusting. I'm sorry, Amy's, I can't. That is, oh my God. Okay, so the cheese is grainy and like eggy. Ooh. The noodles are very chewy. I think it's because they are rice noodles. The sauce is very like sweet, but also kind of bitter and mushroomy. It's just, in my opinion, not a good frozen meal. I really can't handle that. That is, oh my, oh. Okay, we're gonna move on. Let's do one that's like probably gonna be like delicious to coat my mouth. Let's do Michelangelo's lasagna with meat sauce. Okay, so this one looks great. It has like a fresh mozzarella type of looking thing melted right on top. It is very, very heavy. Homestyle meat sauce and creamy ricotta smothered between layers of pasta and topped with mozzarella. Taste so Italian, words alone can't describe it. Bitch, I bet Lady Gaga could. The whole thing is 320 calories, 11 grams of fat, 780 milligrams of sodium, 38 carbs, 19 grams of protein. Not bad, not bad. This does seem very, very, very saucy, but I do see layers underneath, so it's not too saucy. It's just the top of it, that's all. So let's try this Michelangelo. That is so good. It is very saucy, but it works because the sauce isn't watery. It's thick and it has a lot of meat crumbles in it, which we stand. We love us some moo moo cow. The noodles are great. The cheese in the middle is very rich and like you can actually taste it. It doesn't just blend into the sauce. This is delicious. Damn Michelangelo's. I can't get enough of you Italians, Michael. You wanna cook me some pasta now? Next up, let's do one of the low calorie ones. Let's do smart ones. So the presentation is very odd. It's just more like little strips of noodles thrown together instead of like actual layers. I mean, as long as it tastes good, I'm fine with that, but it is kind of like an odd look. Lasagna and ricotta cheese filling topped with part skim mozzarella cheese. That's where they get that low calorie stuff. 330 calories, 12 grams of fat, 650 milligrams of sodium, 41 carbs, and 16 grams of protein. So it has like nearly the same stats as all the other ones. I do see a layer of cheese at the bottom, which is very nice. We love that. Let's try it, guys. So it's not bad. I would eat it, but it caught me off guard. It has sort of a red pepper flavor, which I'm just not a huge fan of. Now, the texture. Get that. Siri, why are you talking to me, bitch? I didn't get that. Well, I didn't get you. The noodles and sauce ratio is actually good. It isn't too saucy. It has like a nice little like dryness down there. You see that? But it really is lacking salt, like a lot. Like there's just not a whole lot of flavor, and the flavor there is kind of like a red pepper flavor. So I'm okay with it. I'm not snatched, but it's decent. It's decent. Next up, let's do Stouffer's vegetable lasagna. Freshly made pasta layered between a vegetable medley and a creamy cheese sauce. It's 400 calories for the whole thing. That's a lot for this little amount. 19 grams of fat, 700 milligrams of sodium, 41 carbs, and 17 grams of protein. Visually, I think it looks delicious. Like, who would not want to eat this? It is very heavy. Let's see how the sauce is, if it's dry or what. Ooh, very saucy inside. It's actually like perfect texture. Like, it has like a nice little hole in there. It isn't getting filled up with sauce right away, but it's still wet. That's disgusting. All you whores watching my channel, I can't. So I do see spinach, carrots, broccoli, and I think those are the main vegetables in this, which I'm happy with. They're all very safe vegetables. There's no like mushrooms and squash and all that bullshit. So let's try it, guys. Mmm. Oh wow, that is very delicious, like so good. So it has this like breadcrumby topping that's just so good. The sauce is very Alfredo-ish, and like with the pasta and the veggies, it almost gives me like a broccoli and cheese casserole vibe. It's very thick, very heavy, very filling, and very dense. I really, really like this one. Wow, Stouffer's snatched it. And it has a slight sweetness, which is actually good in this. Next up, let's do Gabriella's Kitchen. The high protein, low carb, low calorie vegetable and ricotta lasagna. I'm scared. So presentation wise, it looks okay until you see the edges and there's these like curdled cheese chunks that just kind of look icky. Now I think this is a smaller brand, so I really don't want to talk bad about them. If I like it, that'll be amazing. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna, you know, tell you guys what's wrong, but at the same time, also support smaller brands because it's just good to do that. Hello. Wow, y'all, they have a long description. Should I read it? It's actually very interesting. Gabriella's Kitchen, high protein roasted vegetable and ricotta lasagna is handmade the old-fashioned way. Using an artisan Italian pasta machine, we roast the vegetables in-house and build each lasagna individually by hand. Our ricotta lasagna is high in protein with a low glycemic index, making it a suitable choice not for only those watching carbs or looking for another source of vegetarian protein, but also for diabetics. That's great. We believe in added nutritional benefits while retaining an authentic Italian taste due to our proprietary blend of ingredients. And as Gabriella would say, if it doesn't taste good, why eat it? The ingredients actually look very like natural, a lot of them, so very nice. Let's try. I'm gonna try it from the middle because that's where all the cheese is. Ooh, okay, that texture looks really delicious. Okay, wait, I just saw it has mushrooms, guys. It has mushrooms, and y'all know, mushroom fungi, I can't eat it. So to make this more fair, I'm just gonna take the mushrooms off of my bite because if I eat it with the mushrooms, I will automatically hate it, and that's not good. Let's try this mushroomless bite. Mmm. Wow. Mmm, that's cheesy. I am very impressed. The flavor is good. It isn't great. I'm not like obsessed with it. It does need some salt, but it is very cheesy and very rich. Like it feels like you're eating a cheesy blob of food. So even though the flavor wasn't the best, the texture I think is the best I've had today. It's a very satisfying texture to just bite through. It's like, oh, very noodly and cheesy and just very soft. I think it's great, especially if you're, you know, low carb, low calorie, all that stuff. This is a great option, but you kind of have to love mushrooms to eat it because there's mushrooms in it. So other than that, I think it's good. Damn, Gabriella. I bet you have Troy shook with this lasagna. Next up, let's try Amy's Light and Lean Spinach Lasagna. So the last Amy's one that I had, y'all know, I had to literally spit it out. I could not. But this is a whole different kind, so let's hope it's better. Made with organic spinach, tomatoes, and pasta. Low in calories and fat. The whole thing is 250 calories, 5 grams of fat. Wow, that is very low in fat. 540 sodium, 40 grams of carbs, 11 grams of protein. By the way, I forgot to mention Gabriella's Kitchen stats. Gabriella's Kitchen was 350 calories, 15 grams of fat, 550 sodium, 26 carbs, 30 protein. Anyways, I just have to say it to be fair. So I think this is just filled with spinach and cheese. The presentation looks a lot better than the other one. You can actually see the cheese and like the shape of the noodles, which is very nice. It has a thick layer of spinach and cheese in between. I like spinach, so let's see. So it's definitely better than the last Amy's one, like a lot better, but I still don't like it that much. It has a very, very, very strong garlic flavor, but it's not salty at all. So without the salt, the garlic is just kind of like too garlicky, you know? The texture of the noodles is kind of rough. The spinach doesn't add much. It's just kind of flavorless, so sorry. No offense to Amy's. Like always, all my opinions in this video are just my own and they do not reflect on the quality of the brands or anything like that. It's just my opinion and my personal taste buds. But I just really don't like this, so. Next up, let's do Michelangelo's vegetable lasagna. So it says garden vegetable medley layered between pasta, ricotta, and vine-ripened tomato sauce, topped with mozzarella and romano. 360 calories for the whole thing, 15 grams of fat, 10 milligrams of sodium, 40 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of protein, okay? Visually, it looks delicious. Like, that looks so cheesy and like pizza-ish. I do see some broccoli poking through and some cauliflower, but it might be really good. The first Michelangelo's destroyed me. It was so good, so let's try it, guys. Mmm. Wow. It's good. It's a very different flavor. I can't put my finger on it, but it tastes like something that's a tiny bit spicy, but not really. I don't know. Anyways, noodles are great. Veggies are actually good in it. They're kind of small pieces, so you don't notice them that much. And they just kind of like blend in. And they kind of also soaked in the flavor of the sauce. So it's all pretty good. I'm not snatched, but it's good. I like it. We only have 2 left. Stouffer's main lasagna and lean cuisine. Let's first do lean cuisine. It's 320 calories, 8 grams of fat, 10 milligrams of sodium, 44 grams of carbs, 18 grams of protein. Okay, so I think I've had this one the most in my lifetime. Growing up, when I was always trying to diet, I always thought that lean cuisines were the best option to diet with. And like, they work, but for me at least, it wasn't sustainable. But I did eat a lot of lean cuisines, like all of them. So I have had this before, but it's been a while. Excited to revisit her. She is looking pretty good. I like these big noodles. Not the most even looking bitch, but pretty good. It does seem very saucy, like overly saucy, which is fine if you like sauce, so let's try it. I remembered it being better. I don't like it. The flavor is very like, too Italian-y, like it tastes too much like oregano and like basil. The sauce is very watery and not thick and like tomato, it's just watery. And the noodles are a bit too firm. No offense, lean cuisine, but I would say, in my opinion, that's a no-no. Last but not least, I saved the big mamacita for last. We got Stouffer. So, okay, this is like an extra large one. This is like 2 servings. I couldn't find like the normal small one. So for each serving in here, it's 270 calories, 10 grams of fat, 790 milligrams of sodium, 30 carbs, and 15 grams of protein. So 100% pure beef, herb seasoned tomato sauce, and real mozzarella cheese. Okay, let's see how real you are, bitch, because I'm the realest. I don't really like the burnt edges, so I'm just gonna steer clear from them. The sauce seems great and thick. A lot of noodle layers, a lot of meat. So let's try it. It's still warm. This one is so good. The noodles are so thick and so delicious. The meat sauce isn't too meaty, but it does taste like beef. And it has so much flavor, but not too many seasonings. Oh my God, this one is so good. Literally, it like melts in my mouth. I haven't had this one in years and years and years, and it has destroyed me again. Wow. So I tried all 10 lasagnas. I'm gonna rank them right now, in my opinion, from worst to best. Let's go to the lasagna destroyer. Okay guys, so in last place, I'm gonna have to go with the Amy's garden vegetable lasagna. I couldn't even swallow it. I'm so sorry, I can't. In 9th place, I think it's gonna have to be Amy's spinach lasagna. I was just not into it either. In 8th place, I think it's gonna be lean cuisine. In 6th place, we got Smart Ones. It wasn't bad, but compared to the rest. In 5th place, I think Gabriella's Kitchen, which was great. It was a lot better than I thought it would be, so snatched. Wait, I'm miscounting. 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th. This is 6th. This is 6th. Okay, so now in 5th place, I'm gonna go with Michelangelo's vegetable lasagna. It was great, but not as good as the final 4, girl. 4th place is gonna be Stouffer's vegetable lasagna, which I loved. 3rd place is gonna be Marie Callender's. She set the video off on such a good note. That's a very strong lasagna. I liked it a lot. Now y'all, the final 2, we got Michelangelo's normal lasagna versus Stouffer's normal lasagna. I think in 2nd place, I'm gonna have to go with Michelangelo's. It was so good, so good, so good, but Stouffer's just destroyed me. So in my opinion, Stouffer's is the winner. It is my personal favorite now, and it's gonna be my go-to lasagna. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the comments below, let me know which frozen lasagna do you eat the most, like which is your favorite of all time. Go watch my last video. I did a Taco Bell breakfast versus Taco Bell dinner food battle. It was so much fun. I'll see you next video. I love you so much. Ooh.